Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 060, Topics in Developmental Mathematics, Section 2.10, Problem 17. This is Section 2.10, Problem 17. It says simplify, and we have the square root of 1/4 all raised to an exponent of 5. So there's two things I really have to deal with, the square root and the exponent of 5. So let me take care of the square root first. When you have the square root of a fraction, really you can do it as two separate individual square roots, one for the numerator, one for the denominator. And we won't forget that that fifth power is still there. I can't just let it disappear. Now, the numerator, square root of 1, is 1, because 1 times 1 is 1. And then the square root of 4 is 2, because 2 times 2 is 4. And again, we still have that fifth power, but now the square root is gone. Square root of 1/4 is 1/2. And sure enough, 1/2 times 1/2 is indeed 1/4. So we've dealt with the square root. Now we have to deal with the fifth power. So 1/2 raised to an exponent of 5 would be 5 1/2s multiplied times each other. So 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 times 1/2 again. And it looks bad, but it's really not as bad as it looks. So to multiply these 1/2s together, multiply across the numerators. So 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 times 1. So it's going to come out to 1. 1 times 1 is 1, times another 1 is still 1, times the fourth one is still 1, times the last one is still 1. So the numerator is 1. The denominators, you multiply the 5 2's together. 2 times 2 is 4, times the next 2 is 8. 4 times 2 is 8. Times the next 2 would be 16. 8 times 2 is 16. Times the last 2 would be 32. 16 times 2 is 32. So when you multiply all the denominators together, all those 2's multiplied together, it comes out to 32. So the final answer is 1/32, or you could say 1/32. So the final answer for square root of 1/4 raised to an exponent of 5 is 1/32.